Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. This is an extra video, but I will be using the Journey Oracle and Prism Oracle messages and deck. So let's dive right into it. I pray to gosh that my camera does not cut off, because as of lately, today, I've been either getting construction noise or my camera being funky. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I did clear up some storage in my phone, because I know sometimes that can be the case. But yeah, let's get started, guys. All right, let's see what you need to know. So I'm gonna use this deck first, okay? So Spirit, what messages for the collective do you have at this time? Spirit, okay. Source, Divine, okay. Universe, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What can you tell them at this time when it comes to the energy? Okay, what do they need to know about this current energy? What can you tell them? What can they understand at this moment while they are on their journey? Okay, and who will resonate with this message that way that they can take away some knowledge and wisdom? Okay, so let's see. All right, confirmation for whoever resonates with this. Like I said, if it doesn't resonate, don't force it, don't make it fit. But taking a leap of faith could be very significant. This could be during this season. Now, we currently have recently moved into spring, and there's something about maybe you springing. That sounds so corny. Sounds like a dad joke. You springing into action could be very significant too. Springs could resonate, like, springs on a mattress. So something about you jumping into something new or quantum leaping into a new, whether this is a new energy or just a new frequency in general. But there is something about seeds being planted and watching those seeds grow, or, because you took a leap of faith in the past few seasons, there's something about you seeing that growth showing up as well. So yeah, take what resonates. This could be confirmation. Even summer could be very significant. So there's something about you taking a leap of faith during the spring and summer seasons, right? Mirrors could be very significant. This is about you either reflecting on a lot of things, or this could be other people around you who, you could feel their energy when it comes to reflection. It's like you could be a reflection to other people. Also, when it comes to mirrors and things like that, like seeing your own reflection could also resonate. Like maybe you guys could do words of affirmations, okay, manifestations, things like that. But there's something about the energy where you guys could be, mirroring other people. And a lot of times people do not like this, okay? This is like a characteristic that a lot of people do not like within their own selves, is when you start to mirror other people the way that they treat you, right? So, the saying, you treat people the way that you want to be treated, but it's like, why am I going to treat you like gold when you're trying to treat me like a bag of poo-poo, right? It's like, it doesn't equal to what I'm doing versus what you're doing. So there's something about you being a mirror to other people. You could trigger other people. A lot of their insecurities could be showing up when it comes to people around you. And that is also significant about that too, the way that you can reflect, right? Like some of you guys can go into introspection, while other people, they may act like they go into introspection, but then they still show up in, same energy, just a new suit. Okay, so take what resonates. We have a new day. So like I said, when it comes to a new day, there's something about maybe there is something you reflected on, whether this was yesterday or whether this was throughout the seasons. Like say, for example, during fall, you could have released, okay, let go, harvest, whatever it is that you needed to harvest in that time frame. And then winter was the time where you guys were in stillness. So this is about introspection, going within, thinking about the things that you would like to change, right? And basically how you're going to change those things is also significant as well, right? So for some of you guys, there's something about that where you guys could have went into reflection, you guys could have went within, but then there is also this energy of it being a new day where whatever you guys went through and you guys reflected on, today is brand new, right? So you know how we talk about new beginnings and we say you guys are moving into a newer beginning? Like a new beginning does not only have to be about, you stepping into a new beginning, say for example, only during spring. A new beginning could be next week. A new beginning could be next month. A new beginning could be you going to bed today and waking up tomorrow feeling brand new and refreshed, right? So take what resonates with that. It doesn't, it doesn't have to be exact, but you guys could be receiving something when it comes to you guys, within a new day, right? Now, clarity is very significant. So there's something about, like I said, you guys could be receiving clarity at this moment. Being in alignment at this time could also resonate for some of you guys when it comes to your chakras, okay? Being aligned with your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral, and your root chakra, right? You being able to connect through all these chakras is what's allowing you to receive clarity about you being in alignment with the divine, with the universe, with source, right? Something about you guys when it comes to the process too, because you guys are in alignment, it's like you being in alignment and taking that leap of faith. There's something about a process that you guys are in right now. It's like you guys could be in a waiting period, or you guys could be in the building stages of this process that you guys are doing at this time. We also have introspection, right? Like I said, I do apologize. You guys could probably hear that. It literally sounds like someone's getting their teeth drilled at the dentist. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you know how some people get mad about certain things? I'm literally just like, it literally sounds like someone's at the dentist. Do you hear that? Like, do you guys hear that? And then it just stops. Like, it's just so random. Y'all, I can't wait for the weather to get warm. I'll be outside, okay? Like, I would rather be in my car or sitting on the grass and feeding squirrels and doing my readings than to hear this daily, okay? So like I hope it's not daily. I hope they get to move in whenever they move in, whoever the apartment's for, but anyways, let me get back. But yeah, introspection is significant about the process that you're in. Even throughout the seasons that you've gone through, like I said, winter could be significant where you guys could have went within. You guys could have, had introspection where you guys could have, thought about certain dynamics that you guys have went through, certain things that you guys want to change. Okay, when it comes to ideas, even when it comes to like building new things, you guys want to learn different ways on how you can execute these ideas, right? So in the past, there's something about maybe thinking about, the hurts and the pains that you've dealt with about people, places, and things. And then now it's like you guys are moving forward when it comes to like introspection. Maybe you guys are releasing those hurts and pains, transmuting that into something better, which is you transmuting the energy where you guys are now building. So, in the past, it was more like, I can't believe this happened to me. I can't believe people would do this to me. I can't believe, right? Now it's more like, oh no, I can believe that people can do this. And now I'm going to take my energy and focus on what's important. That is significant as well. Right? Like, how some people are meant to chase relationships, being married and having kids and things like that. Those are those people's contracts. For some of you guys, not having kids is significant. For some of you guys, having kids is significant. Sometimes not even being with somebody is also significant. It's not to say that you guys are not able to be in connections, but if you guys are going to be in connections, it has to be somebody who can go introspective. Okay, you cannot be around people who cannot think deeply, or if not, be ignorant as well, because that sometimes people are ignorant when it comes to cultures and things like that. It's like, okay, so say somebody is from a purple race. Okay, I'm making it up because I don't want to offend nobody, right? But say somebody's from a purple race, right? And say that purple race, they are a group of people who shed love, light, and positivity in their energy, right? And say, these people love people who are like that. And then say you have, the pink people, right? The pink people, they don't want to do that. They want to, show up in this feelings of energy, like unconditional love. While the purple people are saying, no, I want to make sure that I'm balanced and I have my, my heart and my head. The pink people are like, no, I just want my heart. So there's something about introspection where it's like, you could be a little bit of both, and you are looking for people who are the same way, not just, just show unconditional love all the time to people. And it's like, oh, hell no. so that people can just walk all over you guys? No, right? Like having discernment is key, right? Learning to play the game is key, right? So boundaries, right? When it comes to your introspection, there's something about you following your boundaries, listening to that. Whisper is very significant. There's something about listening, okay, to your inner knowing, inner being, your intuition. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to the process, there's something about you being in introspection and your boundaries being up, and it's almost like you having a wall up and protecting yourself. And you could have people in your energy like trying to figure out what it is that you're trying to do, you know? That is also why your boundaries could be up as well, because you may realize that when you listen to your intuition, you receive more clarity about the situations that you've dealt with, you know, whether this is the past or the present or, you know, whatever the case is. So yeah, you listening to your inner knowing, inner wisdom is bringing clarity. There's something about your inner child too that could be significant. You guys could be healing that. Okay, so take what resonates with that there. But ooh, the wind. I didn't know that it was gonna blow so far. Like, hello. Let me just bring this down a little bit here so you guys can see. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. Yeah, you guys are listening to your inner child. There's something about you connecting to your inner child and being in alignment and having boundaries when it comes to protecting yourself. So even that too, you know, like say you guys were not protected as a child. Some of you guys are protecting your inner child right now when it comes to listening to yourself, okay, and what makes you happy. Ghost could be very significant. Maybe you ghosted a few people, or ghost could be very significant about you connecting. Okay, there's something about you connecting with ghosts or connecting with unseen energy, right? There also is something about when it comes to you being hidden and you being in the process of being hidden and focusing on yourself. This is giving hermit mode energy. That is also significant. Yeah, there's something about you being very cautious right now when it comes to your comfort, how you show up, right? So like I said, when it comes to inner child healing and you listening to your inner child, there's something about somebody's energy where there's something about you ghosting them or them ghosting you, or you removing yourself from an energy because you are very cautious about the comfort and what comfort you give and how you give it. So if other people are in an energy where they're complaining about something or somebody, and you see this, you're being cautious about this because you realize that for some of you guys, your comfort, you need to put boundaries when it comes to your comfort, because sometimes people just act like, you know, you owe them something, or like, you know, you have to give your comfort and love to people that don't deserve it. Okay, like 1, 2, 4, 3 on the timer as well. So yeah, you could be learning to, you know, heal your inner child and comfort your own self, and not look for other, you know, people to try to comfort you. Even that too, there's something about, you know, not receiving certain things as a kid as well, right? But in your adult life, it's like you guys could be giving that to yourself as well too. So yeah, there's something about being cautious. Even as a kid, you were very cautious about maybe certain entities or people, places, and things, okay, that try to use comfort against you as well. That could also be significant too. But yeah, you guys are, you know, abundance, right? You guys are showing up as someone who's very abundant. Coins could be very significant and money may resonate for some of you, but there's something about abundance when it comes to you guys being in your own space maybe, right? So some people may think like, oh, collective is not, you know, collective doesn't want to be around us, collective doesn't like us, but in actuality it has nothing to do with that. It's that you guys are focused and you guys are working on, you know, you being cautious about your boundaries and who you allow in your boundaries and who you don't, right? So that could be also why you guys could be showing up as a mirror, because you guys will block out, you know, what no longer serves you, and that could be something that bothers a lot of people, like I say, in your energy, because you're too cautious, right? Your creativity, yeah. The reason why you guys are in your own little space is because you guys are building something, you know, with your creativity. And it's funny how I mentioned the colors purple and pink, and look what shows up: comfort and creativity. So when it comes to you having comfort in your creativity, or you bring comfort in whatever it is that you're creating, you are being cautious at this time right now too, when it comes to your space and who you have around you, right? It's almost like there's an energy too where you could have somebody protecting you in this space too. So when it comes to ghost as well, and what you're building and you going within, you could have somebody protecting you when it comes to ghost, okay? Like seen and unseen forces, the space that you're trying to create at this time in. If there was anything to do with distractions or you needing to have your boundaries or whatever the case is, there's something about that that's very significant. Like, there could be a ghost in your energy protecting you at this moment because of what you're building or what you're trying to create. And like I said, if there's other people around you that were trying to disrupt your energy, yeah, confidence, okay? Somebody could be mad about your energy because they know that you are confident, you're abundant, you are somebody that brings a lot of comfort and joy, okay? You listen to your inner child, you listen to your inner being, you listen to you when the time is necessary. And because of that, now you could be very cautious, or other people could be very cautious about your energy because, like I said, there could be something protecting you at this time. Even when you guys are in certain spaces, you may connect with other entities, right? But whatever this energy or this ghost is, they could be helping you too when it comes to your ideas. Yeah, we have intuition, okay? There's something about your intuition, and also when it comes to, like I said, ghosts are very significant. So your intuition is very significant. You may connect with, you know, other entities that are not here, but these entities that are not here, they're not evil. These could be ancestors or people that, you know, from other realms that see you for you, right? Death energy, there's something about transformations, okay? So yeah, trusting in your intuition is significant. Yeah, disruption, same thing I said to you guys. There's something about death, transformations, you guys ending the disruptions, okay, when it comes to you following your intuition. So yeah, you guys could have ended certain connections with people, places, and things because of the fact that they were trying to disrupt your peace, disrupt your energy. There's also this like confirmation too when it comes to ghosts. There could be a ghost in your space that you live in. This could be a parent, this could be a sibling, this could be a friend, this could be an ancestor. Whatever this energy is, every time somebody tries to disrupt your peace or your energy, it's like this ghost would come into the space and it's like you intuitively knew and you would just like, you would hold off. You wouldn't even say or do anything. You knew. It's like you knew there was some type of disruption. You knew there was some type of clarity, okay, when it comes to your peace and the energies that were around you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, guys, when it comes to peace and your version of what peace means to you, your idea of what peace, you know, represents for you, like I said, it's like whatever energy this was, someone was trying to disrupt your peace. And there's something about somebody from the like the underworld or somebody from the other side, whatever this energy is that's protecting you right now, they showed up in the space. Okay, they showed up in your space currently and they did something. You intuitively know that this person is in your space, right? And you're not saying anything and you're just letting things slide. You're just like, all right, I'm just going to let that go because I know that whoever is in my energy protecting me, they will protect me regardless of what's going on. That is significant. It's almost like every time somebody was trying to test the waters, and instead of learning their lesson and saying, you know what? I'm going to leave collective alone because every time I do something to them, I realize that something happens to me. Like, duh. Like, you would think that people would, like, connect the dots, okay? When it comes to, like, certain things like that, it's like people really do not pay attention, you know, about their energies or how they show up in other people's energies as well. So there's something about that. It's like, you could be someone who's very confident, you're abundant, okay, you're very cautious about your energy as well. And because of that, you know, there is someone that is protecting you, for those who resonate with the message, where they are protecting you, you intuitively know, and they are helping you right now when it comes to your confidence and your creativity. But there is something about you releasing and letting go of something when it comes to a person, place, or thing that was trying to disrupt your peace. That is ending. That is what the death and transformation is. That is ending. You guys are moving towards something that's more peaceful. It's like basically going into calmer waters. Yeah, consciousness. You're aware that there's an energy around you that protects you, right? Whether this is like a family member or not, but it's definitely giving like a masculine energy, like somebody that does not play. okay, when it comes to you. And the reason why I say that is a lot of times people do not know who's protecting them in the spiritual realm. That is why you need to be careful when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things. Okay, a lot of times people think that it's okay to mess with your energy, toy with you, mess with your emotions, because maybe that's what happened to them, or they went through some dramatic stuff as a child that they never healed. And here you are, you've went through whatever you've went through, whatever losses you've lost, and whatever you've gone through, and you can still have people trying to bully or intimidate or try to do certain things, and your ancestors are like, oh, hell to the no, you do not. Okay, like some of your ancestors and some of your guides do not play around when it comes to your energy, because you guys are so sweet, right? It's not to say that you won't cuss somebody out and you won't put somebody in their place, but it's almost like people really be trying to test your energy to see what and how you react and what you will say and what you will do. And it's like, go touch grass or do something, you know, like, speaking of grass, growth at the bottom of the deck, you know, it's like, go touch grass. Trust is very significant. Confirmation with the horn, you guys, and surrender. It's like you guys surrendered and now you guys are moving into balance. You know what I mean? So take what resonates with that. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. All right. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support that you guys have been showing. All right, giving to me and things like that. I appreciate that. But yeah, when it comes to like your inner child, you guys are healing a lot. You guys could have went through a lot of cycles, okay, seasons as well, where, you know, you could have been tested, you could have been tried, okay, and you guys still came out on top. All right, be proud of yourself. You guys still came out on top. You guys still did what you had to do. Okay, you guys were still abundant. Okay, you guys built your confidence. You were cautious about energies that were around you. You know, even if things were trying to distract or disrupt you, you still moved forward. Okay, you still sat within yourself and you still healed whatever you needed to heal. So ignore people who judge you or try to, you know, chastise your energy. Ignore people like that, because a lot of times when people try to come for you, it's because you show up in an energy that they lack in. Okay, so if you're very confident in the skin that you're in, especially when it comes to how you look, how you show up, if you're a very confident person, you will always have somebody trying to humble your energy. I don't know what the analogy is behind that. I don't want to know the analogy behind that, but I do know that it's a thing, and I hate that. It's like, why can't you just let people be? Let people shine. Let people be their authentic self. Let people be, you know, happy. Okay? It's like people who see couples, you know, outside, and it's like, say they're holding each other's hands. They're not even doing anything like dramatic. They're not kissing. They're not doing anything. And you will have somebody that will just, for some reason, just being a hater in this dancery, hateration, okay, in this dancery, because they're holding hands. And you could have someone that's like, oh my gosh, I hate PDA. I hate people who do PDA. And it's like, they're literally holding hands. You know? Things like that. Like, you know, just wanting to be angry about every and anything for no reason. And it's just like, ease. You know, like sometimes you just look at people and you're like, why are you so angry? Like, you know, like not even just anger only, but it's just like, why are you so judgmental? You know, why can't you just mind your business and let people just, you know, be? You know, like some of you guys could feel like that. Like, nobody's bothering anybody. I think we should leave people alone. It's like looking at a little kid playing in the park and their shoes are off and you being like, oh my gosh, that child's shoes are, ugh. I would never let my child do something like that. And it's like, are we for real? Like, it's a child playing in the sand. Half of us used to eat dirt as kids. Like, are we for real right now? So like things like that, right? You guys are just like evolving, okay? You guys are evolving, you guys are elevating, okay, when it comes to your energy. And I want you guys to continue moving forward in that space, okay? Continue to be conscious about, you know, what it is that you eat, what you do, what you say, how you show up every day, and just know that things will change, okay? At the bottom of the deck, like I said, growth, right? I did say that, okay? Let me get one more card. Let me see. Yeah, the future. It's like you guys are helping your future self when it comes to this energy. So be proud of yourselves, guys. Like, you know, things could be really tough sometimes, but, you know, every day that you try to help yourself, you know, things do get better. Oh, wisdom. Yeah, it's like you guys are helping yourself when it comes to you guys following your inner wisdom. Pearls could be very significant too, okay, when it comes to this energy. Like, you guys could be like a pearl, you know, like you guys are very, you know, hidden, you know. So let me get one more card, and then I'll end the reading. I'll stop it. Yeah, so nature, you guys are connecting with nature, or you guys are connected to nature, even grounding. Cosmic flow, going with the flow when it comes to your wisdom, and being playful. At the bottom we have change, and also keep going. What did I say to you guys? Keep going, keep moving forward. You guys are growing, you know. But anyway, thank you guys. I'm going to end it here. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for the love and the support. All right. Follow me on my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where you guys can book a reading or just check out my blog. All right, guys. But I do appreciate you guys. I do thank you guys. You know, every day I show gratitude, and, you know, I don't care how many times I show it. You know, I'm just grateful to be able to, you know, do what it is that I'm doing, and, you know, being able to exchange energy with other people who feel a certain way or feel similar, you know, when it comes to divination and also tarot and things like that, and astrology and, you know, shamanism, all that stuff, right? Being very holistic and things like that are very significant. So I appreciate those who are being aware, awakened, and opening, you know, their mind and their senses when it comes to this, because again, like I said, it's not a lot of us who are like this, and if there is, we're very hidden. So, you know, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for, you know, commenting if it does resonate, liking, sharing, things like that. I appreciate you guys. All right. And I always say in my videos, like, it doesn't matter where I am in life. I could have had 2 followers, I could have 10 followers, I could have whatever amount. That's not really the point for me. It's more of the principle, and just being very appreciative of just having that support. So I do thank you guys. So yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you guys. You know, I hope you guys appreciate yourselves. Okay, you guys love yourselves, the way that other people may see you for who you are. But yeah, thank you guys. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.